One is that ability or the need to zoom in and zoom out. And you said it can be very tiring as well, emotionally, also mentally. And the second is tailoring your communication to the person that you're talking to. At the same time, maintaining that everybody is focused. So, how do you manage that energy? How do you manage yourself to be able to deal with all of these different dynamics and still be able to steer the startup in a particular direction?
Yeah, so dissolving yourself in the team in the moments where you need to let the team flow, it's like kind of hard in the moment then, especially when then you need to get all the team back and steer the wheel and bring them somewhere else. So I always tell my guys, like when you join a company, you join a team first, and then you join as an engineer. And that's a concept that it's very important because they actually need to have space to accommodate everyone's kind of style of work. And at the same time, we have to actually double check, especially when we recruit. We now have a huge effort on recruiting, but we especially, most of the questions are about the style of work. So at what time do you wake up? We are a remote company, so we need to understand, if you work in a remote company, what do you expect from your first day to be like? What do you expect your colleagues to talk to you? How and which style do you prefer to people to approach you with? And there's a lot of different questions. And I think the style of work, in terms of matching people in a team, is the most important element that really determines the success of your experience with that specific team. And part of like my job as a CEO is to dissolve myself in the team, but also make sure that this part are actually then at the same time part of the same nucleus or team, but also they are separated when they need to be steered. It's like I think Ben Horowitz was saying something like that the glue that brings the people together, that's actually the culture of a company, right? And that's basically the glue that holds them together when something goes wrong. When something goes wrong, they all turn to actually the culture and the value that you transmitted to them. And that's what you really want to achieve.
Oh, I love that. I love that how you focus on the team and not just on the individual job description or the individual accountability or the bonus rewards, all of that. But the first thing is that you are a part of a team before you are your role, before you are a software engineer or whatever. And especially in a remote setting, I think that can be so easy to miss out on. And you gave a perfect example of how you deliberately ask those questions to make sure that people understand that they're joining a team or company and not just like getting a job. So thank you for, yeah.
Exactly.